Hi everybody, Heidi, Yorkshire Crafter. How you doing? I hear you. You're well. Good, good, good. I did a video last week and I put it out and I said I don't normally film the ones that I do for family and what have you. So you all loved it and said I should carry on doing that. And I'm actually doing something because it's Father's Day in Australia on Sunday. And I said I'd do a video on Sunday for Father's Day, but I just thought, why am I waiting till Sunday? It needs to be out before, so if anybody wants to copy it, they can do it and have it ready for Sunday. So, these cards that I do that I don't normally film, I called it a 5-minute card. And it is, they're really quick. But we had a natter as well. So I think it was Nicola, our new admin, who says, only I could do a 5-minute card in 30 minutes. So that's what this section is going to be called from now on. 5-minute card in 30 minutes. I love it. So I'm going to get straight on with it. And today is Tuesday the 27th. Hey, look, I've got my watch back. And X-ray on my wrist tomorrow. Fingers crossed. I'm going to put it out today. So any 5-minute ones that I do, the day that I film them, providing they pass all the checks and everything, I'm going to put them out the same day. Because, like I said, they're not long. And I want this out before Sunday. It's pointless doing it when it's not going to be watched. I am also working on another one that will come out later in the week, which will just be my normal hour video. Excuse me, I've just had a drink of pop. That'll be my normal one, but that's a guy's one as well, because you've all asked for guys' ones. I hope you're going to watch them after this. I'm not a massive fan of doing guys' cards. So, but you wanted ones that weren't sporty. So here we go. Now what I'm undecided on, this is when I wish I was live, was which colour I'm going with. 100% these are the kind of shirts that my daddy wore. I can see him just wearing these. In fact, oh no, I ain't got that one. All the other ones, we've all got one of these. I had them done from a friend of mine. These are my daddy's clothes. He always wore big in-your-face shirts, sort of. But some others have got all these on theirs. But yeah, aren't these amazing? Anybody wants any details? She's fantastic. This is one I had made out of Toby's baby clothes. And look, we bought these in America. Well, Ashley, my son Ashley, he bought them for Toby. He bought him a full Harley-Davidson kit at Disney Springs. So we kept the socks. But yeah, she's amazing, is this lady. Very talented. She also does jewellery with ashes in. And her prices are amazing. And her jewellery is fantastic. Anyway, let's move on. So, which shirt we're going for? I'm going to go this one, I think. Oh, I don't know. See, you just wear both. Right, we're going this. But I'll make the other one up as well so you can see it. Right, so we've got a 5.5 by 4 1/4 card base. I didn't score it because I didn't know which one I was going with, so look how filthy my score is. I've got another clean one somewhere, but I don't know where it is. Wouldn't be without this, me. I was rubbish with all of the bone folders and stuff. If I remember, I'll put the links in. That's $4.99 on Amazon, is that? It was somebody else that brought it to my attention. I love it when you all do that. So, and it doesn't make your cards shiny like other bone folders do. So there's this card base. So we've got, it's just, I don't know why I chose, well, I always do a top fold, but I thought for a man's it'd be nice to do a side fold, but I still forgot anyway. It's just habit, I think. So you only need one piece for this one. I was doing a different one where you cut into 2 pieces, but you didn't need it. This paper, See, when I said I got rid of all my pads and everything, I kept my 6x6 pads. So this paper is all, apart from that piece there, it was all, it's the Christmas one from Brutus Monroe. There you go. Winter cabin. And what perfect thing to do with it. This is the one I was going to do it with. Yeah, make shirts out of it, because that's what we're going to do. So any pads like this, I've got a woman's version that I've part done to show you, but because I used to do both, I did the men's and the women's. Right, so I'm just going to cut this piece down, and we're going to go 4 by 5 1/4. So 1 second. Four by 5 1/4. That's what we've cut off. And I'm going to stick that down. There you go. Nice matching colours, aren't they? Oops, sorry, I'll make you dizzy. Andy's just come up and put Eden to bed. Because he didn't work yesterday, because it was bank holiday. Today's like his Monday, so he just sits down and chills. So he's been watching Eden while I've been trying to come up with something here. There's many videos on these, but my measurements I play about. That's how I get mine. But there is many, absolutely. I've got glue on there and I shouldn't have done. It'll wipe off after. Right, so I want a little strip to come down here, so we know that the check is 4 by 4. So with the ruler from the check, I just want to mark at 2. So I've got smack bang in the middle, which is around there. I still play with it after because I might not get it in the same place. So 1/4 inch we want of the matching colour for the back. So my 1/4 inch is a guess. Well, actually, I'm lying. It doesn't have to be 1/4 inch. It's got to be enough to put a button on. That's how I got my measurement. That looks all right to me. Right, that's all I need for that for now. This next bit is a guess. You decide how long you want it. Might have it a bit wide actually. I'm going to cut one a little bit thinner. No, I'll leave it. Right. I've done a little template because I thought it was easier to explain it this way. Because you're making a collar, and I want the collar to be there. This is going to come down the middle with your buttons. It's not going all the way down. But I want the collar to be... Where's my other one gone? Oh. To be like that. So it needed to be at an angle here because it just didn't look right straight. So what I did, I think I've marked one. This one, I think. I thought I'd cut it. Right, so you need to be 2 3/4 inches on the straight. So if you go 2 3/4, this is just showing you how I got my piece. So if you go 2 3/4 straight, you know that one's cutting straight up there. Now, this piece here is 1.1 inch. So if you mark that with your ruler at 1.1 inch, you know that one's cutting straight up there. So rather than, although I did measure it for you, rather than measure that this needs to be 3/4 of an inch, well, no, you're better off doing, let's stick to how it's easier. So you've got this side, either side needs to be 3/4 of an inch. I'm going to put it that way around. Why is it not sitting there? So 3/4 of an inch. We're roughly there. It doesn't have to be exact. You're cutting some off anyway. So all I would do from there, I can't remember what I'm doing. Yeah, I can. That line that you've just marked at 2 3/4 of an inch is going to cut up to that corner. So all you're going to do, I don't know if you can see how I do that. Get your point and put that to the edge. Then where your mark is, push it out till your pencil line is on the edge. Pencil line and point, make sure they're both on the edge. Cut it down and you've got that piece then. Just rewind and watch it again if you're not sure. I mean, most of you, you'll know how to do it anyway. But so what I've done, there's my 2 templates. These are the right ones, aren't they? Yeah, these are my 2 templates. And I want them to be cut out of this. So all I'm going to do, because I am lazy, I'm not going to measure. I'll keep my templates all the time. And I'm going to tack it down if you're not sure. You know, this is repositionable. Use that, tack it down if you're doing it this way. And just take the tack off after. Right, stay there, stay in place. So I'm just cutting up mine. I mean, another way, draw around your template. I just do that for speed. So there, I've got one there. So that's going to be that one because it has to go at that angle. This one needs to be, that's that way. That one's that way. So I'll do exactly the same with that. There we go. I find it's a lot easier for me that way. So there's my templates. I'm going to put them in this bowl here. Right, now because that's going to come straight down and that's there, I thought it were missing something. So what I did on my other one, I did a little black bit hanging over. But I'm thinking, just ignore this bit, that's something I've been doing with ladies one. I'm thinking this one might be better with a white extra bit. Let's have a look. Oh, I don't know. What about a darker, see if I've got a darker teal. I definitely have up here, 1 second. See, it might even look better just with a darker teal. That, I think that'll do it. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. So I'm not using the black or the white. Oh, I wonder what it would be like if I did it on that as well. That could look really nice. I'll have a look at that in a minute. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually stick that on first and then cut round it. So I'll make sure I've got them the right way. That is Lexi, you can hear snoring, by the way. So, something's not right there. That's, huh? Oh my goodness, I can't get my head around it. That's right. Right. So I'm going to glue it with a little bit of, like, shadow behind it, like you would with the shadow dye. Lexi dog. I just thought white or black would have stood out a bit more, but no, obviously not. Now, I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to do the same with this. I might be making a mistake here. No, I'm not. Let's stick to what we had planned, or it won't be a 5-minute card in 30 minutes, will it? So they're stuck down. I'm just going to give it a little halo sort of thing all the way around. One side doesn't need it, but I can't remember which it is till I place them down. And they're not going to be this big when they're finished, but I'll show you. If you want to place yours in a different way to me, you need it a bit longer. So that's why I do them longer to start off with. So that's good. It's dead easy. This is why I don't like measuring, because I can do this. And it's easy. Gosh, yeah. Snoring is loud. She's doing good. For those that didn't read the post, her insurance will give us 50% back of her drugs. So I know people are still saying, oh, it's and yes, I agree. But I'm just grateful for what we're getting at the moment, so I'm happy with it. I'm not happy with it, but I'm happy with it. I'm taking what I can get. Right, so that is going to be there. So it's the top one. It's your straight line that doesn't need the extra. I can't remember which side it were. That'll do. Be right. Yeah, it'll do. Where's the piece gone? So we need this piece putting in here. And I want to have 4 buttons on it. So before I place it down, I bet I haven't even got any that match these colours. Oh, they'd have been nice. Oh, yeah, please have 4 of them. 2, 3. Yes, look at that. I know some people don't like buttons. We know Dot don't like buttons. Sorry, Dot. It's not the same. You could do your buttons out of paper, you know. You don't need to use real buttons, but I've got them. So I'm just going to use them. So a rough estimate, I want 1 at the bottom. I want 1 at the neck. That looks all right. I'm going to go there. So I'm just going to mark that. And I want to cut it there. Keep that little bit. In fact, I'll cut it now. Just cut a little bit off it. Make it about 1 inch. So I'm going to glue this one down. We know we've got that little line there. What we marked at 2 inches. So I'm going to put it down. and sort of guess at the central bit. Looks pretty good to me already. Looks quite central. You can measure it if you want, if you see how far it is that way. Just over 4.5. See how far it is that way. Just under. So you could move it a little bit, but I'm all right. So we're going to take these bits, and I want them to have a little bit of space here at top. This is what I was saying. If you want to leave yours there and make your collar wider, then that's why I've made them longer. Yeah. If you're doing a bigger card, you can still use this template. You could do a 75 card with these. But that's where I want mine. So I know that it's going to show the check through there. And that's why I cut this little bit. So I'm just going to glue it over that. I'll do. And now when you put them on, you don't see no shirt. So I'm going to glue these on. Might as well put them on at the same time. I was going to put padding behind them, you know, make the collar stand up, but I didn't, and I thought it looked all right. So I just roughly want them, like I said, to have that gap. Same gap. That'll do. I think that looks pretty good. So I'm just going to leave them there, like that, to dry. Look at that glue there. I wipe the glue up after. I've even got it on back, haven't I? I have. Well, I'm going to try and anti-static it so it stops being sticky. There you go. Yay. It's not quite central, is it? Oh, I can't move it now either. No, I can't move it. It's fine, because once we get the button on, you can't tell. So put the buttons on first. So we're definitely having one here. And I try and have my holes all the way. You know what's a really good idea is if you put some thread in them, you know, so it makes it look like they're actually sewn on. I've done it before. I don't have any thread, otherwise I'd have done it. I've just sold all my threads. All my flosses from what I used to do my cross stitches with, they've all gone. About there. About there. That looks good. I have a feeling that one might need some more glue. The glue dries clear, so I'm not worried about that. Just going to stick a bit more under that. Right, I'm just going to push this to the side while we do the last bit. And the last bit is making a pocket. So what I've done, I've used a little hexagon out of the waffle flower nesting dies. You don't have to do it like this. And we're going to partially cut and make a pocket. I'll show you the small one in a minute. So I don't want it that way. What am I doing? So there's my hexagon. and I want it to not cut this top bit of the hexagon. So I'm going to place my plate underneath there where I want it to cut to, and then the other bit shouldn't by rights cut, which means we can extend the pocket. So we've got that bit, and if I wanted to and cut it straight across, then we would have this size pocket, which is good. I like it. I like the contrast of colours as well, but I'm taking it a bit bigger. It's great having one of these, otherwise I'd be up there all the time. So I'm just going to cut straight down that line, but a bit higher up, so we can get a longer pocket. So line that cut up with your blade. Same with other side. Didn't cut enough off there. Tiny bit more. Why am I missing that tiny bit? This is the easiest job to do. There we go. Now it's done it. So I want my pocket to be, what do I want it to be? I'm just guessing here. Maybe 1 3/4 inches. Yeah, I'll get away with that. So what I'm going to do here is use the darker one again, and I just want it to be just at the top. So again, I'm going to glue that on. It also makes your pocket a bit sturdier because we're going to pad this one. So I just want it to, I don't want it at the sides, I just want it at the top. I think because the shirt's going to be smaller, otherwise I'd have put it all the way around. So I'm literally, when I do this, I'm going to lift up a little bit and cut underneath it. Yeah, because you're not going to see it anyway, so just lift it a little bit, cut underneath it, and then there's no chance of it popping out. It needs to be straight down the sides because you need that full thing at the top. That's your pocket. You can put a greeting on here. I've chosen not to put a greeting on my cards purely because I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I've just done them for you guys. But you can put a little greeting on. You can put Dad on it or Happy Birthday. There's some lovely little sentiments out there. Now I want a little panel to go across the top. So this extra bit here, I'm going to cut down. I'm just guessing here. I don't know what size this is going to be. I've just cut a little strip. You make it as deep or slim as you want. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So I'm going to glue that across the top. There's not a certain way, is there? Tell you what. How's it gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna go the opposite way because that looks like it'll match and it'll just blend in. And I don't want it to blend in. So yeah, I'll go that way. I'm just going to hang it a bit over edge, just so I can get a really good neat cut. And I'm using these scissors because they're already glued up. Terribly. I'm going to get a foam pad. And I'm going to get another foam pad. And I'm going to guess at... Oh, that's going to be too deep. So let's go that way. That might do it. Oh, pinky. Look at that. It's the little things. And this, my dear friends, is your... Oh, no. Is your card finished? You can put some stitch in my out pocket to jazz it up a bit, but I'm going to be doing that on the next thing. I don't like the way that's cut there, so I want a bit more of that off. Actually, I'm going to put another little strip down there as well. Didn't realise it was so much at that side. Oh, good. This is when we start criticising ourselves. I could see that tiny little sliver there. So I'm going to put that here. Like I say, you make a little greeting like a logo. So you could put that on there, and I don't know which side your logo would be on. Cut the top bits off. Why can't I get to that properly? Oh, gosh. There you go. See, it's nice where you cover that bit in there, you don't see the shirt. So that's your card. That's your 5 minute and 30 minutes. I hope you like it. I did get one ready. And I'll just quickly show you because it's nearly done apart from the one bit. So that's it in that colour. This is it in blue. I really want to do it in the red, but I just want to show you. So this is what I used to do originally. This is where I started doing them. It was a female one. And I was asked to do it for a lady who was 80. That strip will go straight down the middle. The collar will be exactly the same. See, this has got white on. Collar will be the same. But it'll be wider. It'll be right to edge. And this will be covered up. But I'm going to get my invisible thread. And I'm going to thread the pearls on. Tack them behind here. And she will have a dangling necklace. And then I've cut one of the flowers out on card. Embossed it. And she will also have a brooch. You could use a different flower, what have you. But it'll be on foam and it'll look like a brooch. So there you go. Those were my quick ones for you. And they really are quick. But that's your worst bit. My worst bit is getting them the wrong way around. Don't know what's wrong with my head when it comes to that. But there you go. I hope you like them. Be nice actually with a white embossed or gold embossed cream for that one. Gold I'd put on there. Yeah. Right, I'll get out your way because we're a little bit over 30. And I'll see you soon. Happy crafting, guys. Bye bye.